Welcome WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. I nearly said PlayStation 5 then. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now in the last video we went on a few island tours trying to find a brand new villager for our island, and I was hoping to find a wolf character, and after only 3 island tours I managed to find a wolf character named Chief, and he has moved into my island today. So what we're going to be doing today is, originally I was going to start work on my farm area, but instead I think what we're going to do is we are going to, first things first, check the turnip prices. We're also going to go and have a chat with Chief, and then I think what we will also do is we will go to the museum and have a chat with Blathers, because it is actually museum day today, which I didn't even know, and I'm not even sure what museum day is, so we're going to have a chat with Blathers and see what that's all about. But first things first, I was going to say let's go and speak to Celia and Whitney and see what they're talking about, but they decided to stop talking as soon as I said it. But yeah, let's go check the turnip prices first, then we'll go and have a check-in with Chief to see how he's doing, and then after that we're going to have a chat with Blathers and find out what museum day is. I think it's something to do with gathering stamps or something. I'm not too sure how long it takes, but maybe we'll get that done in this video, and if I've got enough time maybe we will go on a few island tour adventures just so I can do a bit more mining and get some more stone and iron, because we might need a bit more stone and iron for when I start working on my farm anyway, because I don't think I've really got that much iron left, to be honest. But let's have a chat with Timmy and Tommy, see how they're doing. Also see what's for sale in the store today. I love the little tune that plays when you come into the store. Everything about this shop is just adorable. I really wish you could upgrade this store further, because when I look at some of the videos from like Animal Crossing New Leaf and stuff like that, seeing just how grand that Nook's Cranny can become compared to how it is in New Horizons is insane. I want it to be like a massive building with just loads of stuff going on. Maybe you can have like an extra area that can sell like garden related stuff. Maybe Leaf can move into your island. Stuff like that. I really want them to like enhance just this building, because I think it'd be great. Right, let's have a look what the turnip prices are. What's that? Oh, cool. Oh, sweet. I literally need both of these. I need one of these for my YouTube room that I'm trying to create in my house. Once again, I'm not going to take you in my house because it still looks horrendous. But we can also get this as well, a little speedball. Sweet. Only 3,500 bells as well. Lovely. How much is this? I think this was like over 10,000 if I remember correctly. I've already got one, but you need to have 2 of these just to make it match up. Oh Jesus, I thought there was over 10,000 bells. That's pretty damn cheap actually. But yeah, if you're ever doing YouTube and you decide to use a green screen, you have 2 options. You can have 2 light boxes in front of you, and that will get rid of any shadows, because if you've only got 1 light box like me, it shines into you at sort of an angle, and then you end up with like a little shadow here or a little shadow here, and that can make chroma keying a bit of a nightmare. So if you have 1 on each side, it's much more beneficial and it makes chroma keying a lot easier. The ideal situation would be to have it above you and just shine it on the green screen behind you, and that makes it easy peasy. But if you can't have like a light box on the ceiling, 2 light boxes are the best for doing chroma keying. 1 is a bit of a nightmare. Just thought I'd give a little tip for any of you that might be thinking about starting YouTube. I've got many tips for many of you guys starting YouTube, because I did things in such a difficult way when I first started out, so I could give you a lot of tips to make things a lot easier. Oh, come on, Timmy and Tommy, what's your problem? Jesus Christ, you 2 work for bloody Tom Nook, and Tom Nook absolutely loves bells. He worships bells, and at the moment you're giving me nothing but terrible prices. That's probably why they're doing it. Tom Nook probably comes in here every morning and says to Timmy and Tommy, make sure you don't give anybody that many bells for the turnips, because I don't want you spending that much money. Then again, if they buy a bunch of turnips from me, I'm sure they can sell them off to someone else, and I'm sure they can make plenty of profit as well. Right, let's go and have a chat with Chief then. His name was Chief, wasn't it? I think his name was Chief. How you doing, Derwin? What's up? Yeah, he asked me about a secret greeting, and I just made it "was up" because I couldn't think of any. I was just thinking about how I wanted to see you. Oh, that's very nice. This game would be so good if you were someone that was just feeling lonely. If you're like an elderly person that lives alone a lot and like nobody bothers to visit you, I think Animal Crossing would be an amazing game for elderly people, or just people that feel lonely in general. Every time I come on this game, we've got Envisager also coming on. He used to be the community manager for PlayStation. Absolute legend he is. Go follow him on Twitter. Absolute legend. What's the latest? I overslept a little today, but that's cool. It gave the bugs in my house some extra quiet time. Alright then, I mean it's only 2 minutes past 9 at the moment. I don't think that's considered oversleeping, to be honest, mate. Who turned on the treadmill and left it on, wasting my bloody electricity? Right, I think Chief is going to be next to Celia. Oh, sweet, look at that house. He's actually got a house that's very similar to Spike. I used to have another resident called Spike. I think the residents that have left so far are Cheddar. Spike was pretty cool, but he was a bit rough and he was always arguing with Grizzly. Same with Dell. And Tutu. Those are the 4 that I've had on my island that have all left. But this house is very similar to Spike. I think Spike's the only one that I miss, really. I did like Dell as well, but Dell and Spike wouldn't stop arguing with Grizzly all the time. And I think Chief is going to do the same thing because he's got that old man attitude. Jesus! Look at this flipping gangster house. He's got like an old bloke voice and he's got all this flipping modern day graffiti all over his walls. What's up? What's going on? You having a midlife crisis, are you, Chief? Look who it is. Oh, look who it is. BwolfTheWolf. It's me, Chief, and I'm having a midlife crisis. You were the one who inspired me to move myself here, remember? Back on the old island, harumph. I can't wait to catch up with you as soon as I manage to finish settling in. Well, to be honest, all of you villagers would settle in a hell of a lot quicker if you didn't spend the next 24 hours continuously sweeping. I don't even get how it takes them 24 hours to sweep up, because they've managed to do like some immense modern day street art in like, what, a couple of hours. He would have probably moved in after 5 AM. So in the last 4 hours, he's managed to do all this like fancy graffiti, but he's going to spend the next 24 hours-ish sweeping the floors. I think it'd be good if you come into the house throughout the day, like slowly bits of furniture start to fill up the house. I think that would be a lot better, because then it would seem like they're actually doing something, instead of just continuously sweeping the bloody floor. Alright, now we can go and have a chat with Blathers and find out what this museum day is. I think it's like a real world event as well, like this is actually a day that we celebrate in the real world. Museums are good. Some museums are quite boring, but you've got some really good museums. Obviously, because I basically live in London, I've got access to quite a few very nice museums. But yeah, if you've never been to a museum, I definitely recommend it. There's all sorts of museums you can go to. There's some very interesting museums in like Amsterdam if you want to go to a very filthy kind of museum. Oh dear, pardon me. I love how he sleeps through the day, because he's an owl. Good morning, Beowulf. Welcome to the Wolf Town Museum. May 18th is International Museum Day, and to honour it, we're holding a stamp rally. Please allow me a moment to give a brief explanation of precisely what this most esteemed day is. Ahem. Well, thank you very much, Blathers, because I don't actually know. International Museum Day is a day to understand the educational wonder that only museums can provide, and Google. As a collecting place for all types of knowledge, museums are a critical resource for learners far and wide. Indeed, they can spark imaginations, making difficult ideas easier and perhaps even more fun to grasp. But to put it simply, International Museum Day is a day for getting to know your local museum. Now, the stamp rally works thusly. The bug, fish and fossil and art galleries each have 3 stamp stations. You must find the stations in each gallery and acquire their stamps. Do so and you'll earn a memento. Oh, nice. So you actually get something cool for doing it. There are several unique mementos, one for completing the rally in each gallery. Oh, it's true. Do be sure to give it a go whilst pursuing the museum's many fine exhibits. Did I say pursuing or perusing? I might have read that wrong. Right, so we have to go around each of the different exhibits and we need to find 3 stamp stations per exhibit. So there's going to be 12 stations in total. Because I think this event happened last year. I wish I could fall asleep that quick, Jesus. But I think this event happened last year, but I don't think the art exhibit was available last year. I think that was added in the summer update. We're probably due for a new update in this game, to be honest. It's been a while since we've had an update. But as I mentioned in, I think, part 1 of this playthrough, I haven't really done much in terms of bugs and fish. I've actually made a list of bugs and fish that I need to find, which we might focus on probably in part 6 of this playthrough. But yeah, I haven't really done much in terms of bugs and fish. So as I'm walking around, you'll probably notice it's going to be somewhat barren. But let's have a look around then. I don't think I've ever actually walked around this place properly. I've only ever walked around like the fossil exhibit with the dinosaurs. So it'd be nice to walk around and have a look around and that. I don't think this is going to take... Oh my god, I've definitely found quite a lot of butterflies. Oh man, look at this. This is beautiful. I wish I hadn't ate that fruit. Now I've got that stupid fruit icon. Oh, that's nice. Can I get my phone out? Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. I don't remember collecting this many butterflies. I don't recognise some of these butterflies at all, to be honest. I recognise the one with the white wings. I think that's the common butterfly. But some of these other ones, I don't even remember capturing them. I have been playing the game for 5 months though, so I suppose it is very easy to forget what you've gathered. There is an encyclopedia, I think it is, in this game. If you go on the mobile, it tells you like the ones you've found. I don't think it tells you if you've donated them to Blathers though. It just tells you if you found them. Oh, here's one. Stamp spot, hiding bugs. Bugs. Master of disguise. Lovely. Very nice. I wonder where the tarantula has been put. I like that one over there, that centipede. Always used to pop out of the rocks when I wasn't expecting it, and by the time I got my net out, they'd always escape. Man, centipedes are pretty damn creepy, aren't they? Oh, look, there's the dung beetle. I think you can only get those during the winter months when snow is on the ground, because dung beetles always roll the snowballs and push them into the bloody water so you can't make snowboys. Irritating they are. I don't know where the tarantula is. Oh, here's another one. Stamp spot the lab. I bet some groundbreaking research goes on here. So I guess the other one's going to be in like the main area where you see the majority of your bugs. That's disgusting. Man, blue bottle flies really aggravate me. I hate blue bottles. They're such a pain in the arse. Are they fleas? Are they like super-sized fleas? It doesn't tell me. They look like fleas, but like massive. If you want to try and catch a flea in this game, sometimes they are on your residence. They just sit on their head, and then I think your resident will mention that they're feeling very itchy, and you can actually see the flea on them. Normally on the wolf characters, actually. I think my sister got one from Freya, who is a wolf character, and I got mine from Whitney. So it seems like the wolves in this game have got bloody fleas, which is not very good when my name is BwolfTheWolf. I hope I don't end up with fleas. Trust me, I won't end up with fleas. I'm always clean. Look at that dirty spider. Where is, where's the final stamp station in here then? Did I already go this way? Oh look, you got a little honeybee over there. Very cute. Oh, there we go. That makes sense. It did say that, like, the Dragon Bridge or something, didn't it? Yeah, Dragonfly. Stamp spot, Dragonfly Bridge. The reason you can see so many dragonflies near water is because that's where they lay their eggs. Yes. The most annoying thing about dragonflies, like for me personally, because I am a fisherman if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel, I collected all the boat stamps. Lovely. But I am a fisherman if you guys and girls didn't know. I do a lot of fishing. Not as much as I did when I was a bit younger, but I still go fishing as regularly as possible. But the most irritating thing about things like damselflies and dragonflies and stuff like that, and water striders and stuff like that, is how they love to sit on top of your float. You're trying to fish, and sometimes your float can be doing the most subtlest of bobbing. Because sometimes the fish, you might not even be catching a big fish, it might just be a small fish that day. And some of the fish are very good at very gently taking the hook. But if you can get it at the right time, you can still hook them. But then you get stuff like dragonflies and things like that, and damselflies that land on top of your float. And they just make your float bob. And you don't know if it's because they're sitting on top of it, or if because there's natural fish like taking nibbles at your hook. Absolute nightmares they are. Dragonflies are the biggest trolls in the world. Also, another thing I should quickly mention, the previous 3 videos I made, this game is 30 FPS, which I completely forgot about because I'm used to using the PS5 now. I accidentally recorded the footage in 1080p 60 FPS, so because of that, and this game's only 30 FPS, the footage become a little bit blurry, because when you're doing YouTube, if you don't record the game in the same frame rate as the game, it messes things up. So yeah, it made the footage a little bit, I don't know, it seems to have like a weird blur to it, and it's because I recorded in the wrong frame rate. It doesn't look too bad, I can notice it because I made the video. You guys and girls might not notice it, but if you do notice it, I do apologise. I'm recording these videos in 30 FPS, but yeah, I accidentally recorded in 60 FPS. This is a very smooth game, to be honest, even if it is 30 FPS. I mean, it is quite smooth, to be honest. It's a very, very solid 30 FPS. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that, the koi carps. I don't know if this is true, but I think in Japan, there is actually a koi carp. I think if you can find a koi carp that is pure white, and I think if it's got like a red spot in the centre of its head, I think because it looks like the Japanese flag, I think people will pay big money for that koi carp. I don't know if that's a myth or if I'm reading something incorrectly. Let me know in the comments if you know yourself. And don't just Google it, because that's cheating. But yeah, I think that is like a koi carp that they will pay big money for because it looks like their national flag. The Pond stamp spot. I feel like these guys are a little aquatic athletes. Go team. Okay then. Lovely. Man, I flipping love the music that plays in the museum. Well, this is the kind of soundtrack you could just put on and go to sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping, definitely this would help you sleep. Look at that, I think that's a sturgeon. You get those up in Scotland quite a lot. I don't even know if I needed to come in here, to be honest, but never mind. Oh, yes we did. Oh, look at this. And this game is beautiful, ain't it? Stamp spot the coast. Must not let fish know I'm craving soup. What's wrong with you, Beowulf? Jesus! God's sake. Got some lovely fish in there. Got the squid in there, the zebrafish, flatfish, or dabs or whatever they're called. Got the bloody sea bass, the most bloody common fish in the entire game. I can't remember what that guy's called. Lovely. Oh, another thing actually that we can do in this playthrough, I haven't done any of it really, is go swimming in the sea and looking for sea creatures. I haven't done that at all when I've been playing this for 5 months. I think I might have done it once maybe for Gulliver to get his communicator, but yeah, I've never actually done it properly. So yeah, I suppose we could do that on camera as well, because that would be a nice change of pace. I haven't done any of that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Maybe in like part 7 or something. I don't know how many parts I'm going to do. I did plan on doing one part, but I'm slowly doing more and more and more. And it's a game that I can keep coming back to anyway. Look at that big score of fish. Jesus, look at that. Got a tuna in there. I think that was a marlin maybe. Lovely. I guess that's a score of mackerel. I suppose that's where the sharks are going to be. Because I think there's sharks in this game as well. I think you can determine which ones are sharks because I think they actually have their fins on their shadows maybe. Not 100% sure about that because there hasn't been no sharks in the game yet for me. Because I started playing, like I said, in January. Oh, there it is. Headwaters. Stamp spot. Different fish live in different parts of the same river. Whoa. Yeah, that's so surprising. That's like saying different humans live in different part of the tan. It's not exactly anything impressive. I collected all the fish stamps. Lovely. Right, now let's head on into the Dinosaur Exhibit and then we'll go and do the art stuff. I think I've literally only got 2 paintings, so I'm really slacking with the art exhibit. But then again, I keep getting screwed over by red. Right, we'll do the fossil one first. This is the one that I've almost completed. I think I need a few more of the long neck one. Jesus, they're both here. But I think I need a few more of the long neck one and then I might be done possibly. Mollusks and arthropods. Stamp spot. No backbone, but still tough, I bet. Pressing the wrong button then. Well, I thought the game had crashed then. I started panicking. Stamp spot. Vertebrates. Now these guys have some backbone. Oh, I like it when you catch the fish in the game and your character always makes those random flipping funny one-liners. Now when you catch a bitterling, I hope he's not too angry or I hope he's not too bitter or whatever your character says. Flipping funny. But yeah, look, I think I've done most of them. I think just this one in the middle maybe. Here. Yeah, I think I need like his torso. Oh no, is there something missing from that one? I think that one's missing a head, ain't it? Triceratops, yeah, I'm missing the head for that as well. Lovely. Got a T-Rex in the back over there. That's a Velociraptor, I'm guessing. And a Stegosaurus, probably. Look at that. That's flipping dark, ain't it? Bunch of dead dinosaurs, and then the thing that killed them as artwork. Don't know where this last stamp spot is. Thought it would have been in that room. Oh, maybe it's in here. Oh, we've got a mammoth. Saber-toothed tiger by the looks of it. Oh, I haven't finished that one as well. What the hell is that? Oh, look at that. Like some old kind of stag. What is that in the middle? A Megaceratops. A Megacerops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm missing a few bits of that as well. I'm missing a lot more than I thought. I thought I only had one more to finish. Cenozoic. Cenozoic in it? I'm probably reading that wrong. Stamp spot. What are those silhouettes above and behind them? I collected all the fossil stamps. What silhouettes? Are you talking about those up there? Well, I can tell you right now, I mean, that could be Nana, I suppose. That could be Cheddar. Just seems to be all the different kinds of animals you can find in this game. Like you've got elephants, kangaroos, cats, eagles, dogs, bears, donkeys, rhinos, pigs, hippos, cows, deers, frogs, mouse, monkey. You should know what the silhouettes are. Your whole island is filled to the brim with bloody animals. Right, now let's go and have a look in the art exhibit. I suppose this was nice doing this, to be honest, because I haven't really walked around the museum at all. I've explored the dinosaur place, but I've never really been into the bug or fish place that much. I had a quick sneaky peek, but never properly had a good walk around to like see all of the exhibits and that. So it's nice doing this actually. And I don't think I've ever been into the art one, but I think I've only got 2 paintings anyway, so there's not much reason for me to go into the art exhibit. Yeah, very, very, very barren, very empty. Yeah, I think these are like the only 2 I've got. I think I've got 2 of that one actually, because I accidentally put that painting in my storage and forgot about it, and then bought the same bloody painting again. And I think they're both legitimate paintings. Look at this one right here. That's going to get me bloody demonetised at this rate. Look at that. She's showing a little bit of a titty. God damn it, Nintendo. What are you playing at? Stamp spot, sculpture exhibit. Oh yeah, I forgot you had to buy sculptures. Looks like they're still planning the exhibit that will go there. Here. Yeah, I need to start buying some more of the sculptures. I completely forgot that Red sold them. Oh, look at that. Oh, I guess I've got 3 bits of art then. Oh, lovely. Stamp spot, art from the East. Art from Asia always has such a unique and compelling beauty. I like that this game is made in Japan, and then the one stamp spot that he collects on that references like Asia, you've got your character saying something nice. The rest of the stuff he makes like a joke. Art from the West, stamp spot. Gonna be some like shit now, isn't it? Looks like they're still planning the exhibit that will go there here. Oh, I think it's because I don't have any. Yeah, that's probably why they're not saying anything good. I've collected all the art stamps. Lovely. Right, let's go speak to Blabbers and see what I'm going to get as a reward. Hopefully it was worth it. This took nearly the entire video. It would have took the entire video after I'm done speaking with Blabbers. I bet he's sick of me, ain't he? Oh dear, pardon me. Is that a set of stamps I see? Ho ho, it's several in fact. Jolly good. And now to mark your hard work with an aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Lovely. With that, you've finished the stamp rally in the fish gallery. Hoot, I say, who? Look at you. I say, did you happen to take any photographs of your quest? Your Nook phone takes marvellous photos, and the fish rooms make an elegant backdrop to be sure. I took one in the butterfly room, but that was purely for YouTube thumbnails, mate. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own fish plaque. Oh, sweet. Now to the bugs. For daring to enter their fearsome presence, I give to you another completion stamp. Yeah, Blabbers doesn't like bugs, if you didn't know. He's terrified by them. You've finished the stamp rally in the bug exhibit. By my beak, what a showing. Your willingness to explore the bug rooms with such gusto is admirable. I myself find lingering there quite impossible. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. Oh, sweet, so we're going to get like a plaque of all of the different rooms. I present to you your very own bug plaque. And now the fossils. For uncovering their ancient mysteries, I grant you this completion stamp. Bravo. Very well done. You've finished the stamp rally in the fossil gallery. As the host of these rallies, it pleases me to my pin feathers to see you frolic amid the fossil sow. The views you get as you stand upon the circles on the floor are always such a sight. And the tree of life on the floor, which charts the path of evolution, it never fails to tickle my talons. Alright, behave. Behave, blabbers. I do hope you took a moment to appreciate it all. If you didn't, then I hope you will. I definitely did, matey. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I thought he was just going to give me the reward. I present to you your very own fossil plaque. What else? Oh yes, the art exhibit. I am pleased to present you with this artfully composed completion stamp. There, it pleases me to report that the stamp rally for the art gallery is finished. You've done this owl proud. As I'm sure you saw, that gallery still has quite a ways to go. Alright, don't rub it in. It is my sincere hope that we receive enough donations to completely fill out our museum. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own art plaque. Hoot and what? You've collected all the stamps available today. To think you've enjoyed the stamp rally to such a degree, I can't help but puff my feathers with pride. We'll be holding a stamp rally every day until May 31st. We even change the stamp stations each day. If you'd like to earn more of those stamp mementos, I will look forward to seeing you again. Same mementos, I should say. Thank you so much for celebrating International Museum Day with us and taking part in our stamp rally. Sharing the wonders and knowledge our museum has to offer never fails to make this owl smile. Hoot hoo. Ah, lovely. So if you want to get even more of those mementos, you can take part in it every day for like the next 2 weeks, which is good if you wanted to get some for like your friends and give it to them if they don't have the opportunity to play the game and earn the mementos themselves. So that's pretty damn good. But yeah, I'm going to have to end the video now, Wolf and Wolf. Let's have a look at the mementos next time, and we'll start work on the farm. So yeah, thanks for watching, Wolf and Wolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.